Alright, what's up, YouTube? I am back with a message for you guys. And this message is going to be for my fire signs, my Leos, my Sagittarius, and my Aries. So if you are one of those signs, I need you to tune in, okay? I need you to take what resonates and leave the rest. If it does not apply, let it fly. Feel free to flip the roles here, okay? So we're going to get into the messages and see what Spirit has for my YouTube collective here. Okay? So let's get all these cards. This is crazy. So let's get all the cards straightened up. Okay? They all over the place. Okay. Let's get the cards straightened up, fire sign. Alright, so let's see. We got messages coming out already, okay? Holy Spirit, holy angels. What messages do you have for my fire signs at this time, Holy Spirit? Let's see. What messages do you have for my fire signs at this time, Holy Spirit? Show me the messages here. What messages do you have for my fire signs? Show me the messages here. What messages do you have for my fire signs, Holy Spirit? Show me the messages here for my fire signs. What messages do you have for my fire signs, Holy Spirit? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have caught. Okay, so somebody got fucking caught, or somebody is finna get caught. Okay, fire signs. So if you doing something, Lucy, cut it. Okay, if you have done something and you got caught, I'm sorry, you wouldn't sneak enough. Okay, so let's see. What messages do you have for my YouTube fire signs? What messages do you have for my fire signs, Holy Spirit? Okay, so we got one, secrets. Okay, so it's some type of secrets here, fire signs. Okay, somebody holding back some secrets or some secrets here. At the bottom of the deck, something could be significant about social media here. Okay. Why do we have secrets, Holy Spirit? Tell me about these secrets for my fire signs. Why do we have secrets here for my fire sign? What's the secret? Okay, the secret is corruption. Okay, so somebody being paid to do something. Like somebody being paid. Like somebody being paid so they can go scot-free. Like somebody getting, like doing some type of swapping out. That's what the secret is. Okay, that's what this is all about. Some type of secret corruption. Okay, at the bottom of the deck it says follow the money. So somebody could have been following the money. And like I said, this definitely has something to do with this money. Okay, it could be some type of secret corruption going on. Okay, why do we have corruption, Holy Spirit? Tell me about this corruption for my fire signs. Why do we have corruptions? Okay, so corruption is here because of somebody wanted to get fucking free. Bruh, somebody wanted to be free. At the bottom of the deck is medical emergency. Listen, I cannot make this shit up, y'all. Look at this person. Handing this person the money and giving the key. See, they making out a swap. You give me the money and I give you the key. Somebody wanted to be free. Look, freedom. I cannot make this up. That's what the secret is. That's what the secret was all fucking about. Okay, somebody wanted to be free. At the bottom of the deck, like I said, it's medical emergency. So it could have been some type of medical emergency or something of that nature. Why do we have freedom, Holy Spirit, for my fire signs? Clarify freedom. Damn. Okay, this could have been some type of military operation. Okay, this freedom could have been some type of military operation here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is somebody who is low vibrational. Okay, this person is Definitely low vibration here. Why do we have military operation, Holy Spirit? Clarify military operation. Okay, this got to do with a code. I don't know why my mouth feeling sticky. Okay, so this military operation got to do with a code here. Okay, this got to do with a code. This military operation. I'm talking about option. At the bottom of the deck, a parental figure could be significant here. Okay, why do we have code? Holy Spirit, clarify code. Look, this got something to do with the war. This got something to do with the war. Okay, fire signs. This got something to do with the war or something of that nature here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have down the rabbit hole. Okay, 555 is just now on the phone. Okay, so somebody sending somebody down the rabbit hole or something of that nature here. Okay, why do we have war, Holy Spirit? Clarify war. Why do we have war here? Okay, so war is here because somebody tried to clean up something. Okay, somebody definitely tried to clean up something. Okay, this cult here, this military operation, this cult tried to clean up something. At the bottom of the deck, this is something that happened below ground level or something is below ground level here, fire sign. Okay, why do we have clean up for my fire sign? Clarify clean up. Why do we have clean up, Holy Spirit, for my fire sign? Boom, this female. Okay, this female tried to clean up something. Okay, this female tried to clean up something, fire sign. Okay. Boy, this is weird. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, look at that social media. Okay, social media here. Okay, tell me about this female, Holy Spirit. Why do we have female? Tell me about this female, Holy Spirit. Why do we have female here? Okay, so this female do nothing but tell fucking lies, bro. I'm telling you, this female do nothing but tell fucking lies. Okay, at the bottom of the deck about this money. I'm telling you, man, listen. This is crazy here. This is all about some fucking money. Somebody cleaning up something. Okay, this is weird. This is weird. Okay, why do we have lies? Clarify lies, Holy Spirit. Why do we have lies? For my fire sign, Holy Spirit. Clarify lies here for my fire sign. Why do we have lies? Okay, so somebody had told some lies about a flight. Okay, air travel. Okay, somebody definitely told lies about a flight or some type of air travel here. At the bottom of the deck is communication. Okay, somebody was being drama acting here. Okay, this was a corrupted source of media or something of that nature here. Is what I'm getting here. Ain't gonna tell on. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, yay. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else is going on here with my fire signs, Holy Spirit? Tell me more. What else is going on here with my fire signs, Holy Spirit? Tell me more. What else is going on here with my fire signs, Holy Spirit? Tell me more. For my fire signs, Holy Spirit, tell me what's going on with my fire signs. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is a star. Okay, so you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out as a star, okay? You're going to have some good, like some type of good omen. You got to have faith. Okay, Spirit wants you to be calm and have hope, okay? What else is going on here with my fire signs, Holy Spirit? Tell me more. Okay, so look, strength coming out here. Spirit say you better have that strength, that courage. Okay, definitely at the bottom of the deck because you're going to get some type of fast communication. Okay, something manifesting quickly. Okay, some type of quick decision, some type of air travel here. Swift change is coming. Okay, and look, didn't I say that? Flight, air travel. I cannot make this shit up. Something is coming. Let's see. Why do we have strength, Holy Spirit? Why do we have strength here for my fire signs? Clarify strength, Holy Spirit, for my fire sign. Why do we have strength here? Okay, so we have strength here because this Knight of Swords. Okay, this Knight of Swords gotta have strength. This is you. Okay, you are driven to succeed, fast thinking. Okay, defending beliefs. Okay, like you gotta have some type of strength. At the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Okay, this is about institutions, traditions. Okay, social approval, the conformity type of energy. Tell me about this Knight of Swords, Holy Spirit, for my fire signs. Tell me about this Knight of Swords for my fire signs, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this Knight of Swords here for my fire sign, Knight of Swords. Okay, so this Knight of Swords here is you. This Knight of Wands, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Very passionate, inspired, okay? Fearless, like very impulsive here. You have a lot of energy here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, look at that. I cannot make this. Something fast is coming in. Some type of swift change, quick decision. And you know the Knight of Swords is all about big changes, big happy changes. Okay. Why do we have the Knight of Wands? Tell me about this Knight of Wands, Holy Spirit. Why do we have the Knight of Wands? Look at that. Happiness. Boom, happiness. Look at that. Wish come true. Contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, gratitude. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands, victory, success. Okay, progressing. Something gonna be in the public eye. Somebody gonna get some type of public recognition. Look at the TVs right here on this card. I'm telling you. Okay, why do we have the Nine of Cups? Clarify the Nine of Cups. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. Okay, so this Nine of Cups, look at that. That's you. Boom. Single, sexy, and successful. Okay, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Reward, luxury, self-sufficient. Okay, financially independent here. At the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, you balancing out your decision, having time management here. Okay, you could possibly be multitasking here, weighing up many options as well. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Boom. Look at that. The Ace of Wands. A new creative passion and adventure. Okay, that's you. A new project. You having the urge to create something. Okay, the desire, potential, new opportunities, growth. At the bottom of the deck, look, 1333 was just on the phone. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Okay, you walking away. Okay, this is disappointment. Leaving something behind here is what I'm getting. Look, because you the Empress. You walking away. You leaving something behind. Look, the Queen of Wands. That's you. Beautiful, confident, have a zest for life type of energy here, okay? Fire sign energy here. Okay, let's get one more layer and we're gonna get from the mess deck and then I'll be out of here. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What messages do you have here? What else is going on here with my fire signs, Holy Spirit? What else is going on here with my fire sign, Holy Spirit? What else is going on here with my fire sign, Holy Spirit? Show me the messages. What else is going on with my fire sign, Holy Spirit? Show me the messages. 1444 was just on the phone. What else is going on here? Alright, so at the bottom of the deck it says mockery, an attempt to disguise fear. Okay, so something is a mockery. Something is in the attempt to disguise some type of fear. Okay, what else is going on here with my fire sign, Holy Spirit? Okay, so we have energetic grounding. Okay, so y'all need to ground here, connect to the earth. Okay, you see how that lady sitting on that ground right there? Let me show you. See how she's sitting on the ground and it seems like she got a charger coming up through that charging hub. That's how y'all need to do. Okay? Energetic grounding. At the bottom of the deck is mass infinite. Okay? It's at the bottom of the deck. Why do we have energetic grounding, Holy Spirit? Clarify energetic grounding. Ooh. Okay, so sudden wealth. You need to do some energetic grounding so you can get this sudden wealth. This mucho dinero. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is death, coffin. Something has to die. Something has to come to an end. Okay. Why do we have sudden wealth? Clarify sudden wealth for my fire sign. Why do we have sudden wealth here for my fire sign, Holy Spirit? Okay, so boom, we got reap what you sow. Okay, so whatever you put out, yeah, you reap what you sow. Okay, you reap what you sow here. Okay, the other card is Dream Weaver, lucid dreams, create your own reality, escape. Okay, so yeah, to get this sudden wealth, you need to create your own dream. Okay, create your own reality here. Okay, you reap what you sowing here, type of energy is what I'm getting here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is we have the storm. Okay, so somebody could be going through the storm. You see how that butterfly is caught up in the rain, the lightning strike, and somebody going through some type of storm. But it's okay. Okay, you like this card say, create your own reality here. Okay, why do we have reap what you sow and dream weaver for my fire sign? Clarify reap what you sow and dream weaver for my fire sign. Why do we have these? Okay, so affliction, delusion, and suffering here. That's why those two cards came out. Okay, you could be in affliction or some type of delusion or suffering at this time. Okay, is what I'm getting here. At the bottom of the deck is Northern Lights. Okay, so the Northern Lights usually take place in Iceland or something like that. Okay, something could be significant about that. Something could be significant about the Northern Lights here. Okay, why do we have affliction, delusion, suffering for my fire sign? Clarify affliction, delusion, suffering. Okay, so we got be a beautiful transformation is coming. Okay, so a beautiful transformation is coming here. Okay, even though you're going through the suffering, this affliction, some type of a delusion here, a beautiful transformation is coming. Okay, Spirit say make a wish, manifest dreams to reality. So yeah, you need to make a wish and manifest your dreams to reality here. And that's the same thing this card right here says. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, it says an ocean of suffering. Okay. Emotions overwhelmed, hopeless, negativity, ignorance, powerless, mental illness, narcissist, grief, anger, weakness, struggle, anxiety, spiritual death type of energy is here. Okay. Why do we have a beautiful transformation is coming and make a wish? Clarify a beautiful transformation is coming and make a wish. Okay, so we have they can't hide what you already know. Okay, so that's definitely coming out here. They can't hide what you already know. Okay, they definitely cannot. At the bottom of the deck is adjust the posture, alignment, balance, chakra, breathe, energy flow. So you need to get your chakras in line. Okay, Why do we have they can't hide what you already know? Clarify, they can't hide what you already know. Why we have they can't hide what you already know? Clarify, they can't hide what you already know. Look at that. The evil entity has left. The evil entity has left, Leo. Okay, return to sender, breaking a curse. Okay, black magic had failed. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is on the outside looking in. So somebody on the outside looking in, or you could be on the outside looking in, but something is significant about that. Okay, let's see. The last card. The evil entity has left. Clarify. The evil entity has left. Okay, so we're going to take the one that flipped. Okay, it says dispel an illusion. Okay, the entity has left. That means dispelling an illusion. So getting rid of an illusion. Okay, getting rid of this delusion, this illusions and shit. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the energy shield. Okay, you could be going through some type of energy shift here. Is what I'm getting here. Okay, so we're gonna get from the mess deck. Okay, so take what resonate and leave the rest, and then after that we're gonna wrap it up. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we have here for my fire signs? What messages do we have here for my fire signs? Alright, fire signs. Someone got eye problems. Keep staring. Okay, so somebody got eye problems. Somebody keeps staring at you. Okay. What else here for my fire signs? It says boat ride. So something could be significant about a boat ride here. Okay, what else here for my fire signs? Move in silence, just period. Okay, so spirit saying you need to move in silence here. Okay, what else here for my fire signs? They talk a lot about you. Okay, so somebody talk a lot about you here. Okay, what else for my fire sign? Freaking out. So somebody is freaking out right now at this time. Okay, what else here for my fire signs? Spirit says James 1:22-25. Okay, you will be blessed in what you do. Okay, boom. Okay, James first chapter 22-25. Okay, going to make a shocking post. So somebody gonna make some type of post that's gonna shock you. A confirmation. Confirmation. What else here for my fire signs? Alright, so we have Mitchell. Somebody's last name could be Mitchell. Okay. What else here for my fire signs? Hood red ass bitch. Okay, so this hood red ass bitch could be significant. What else here for my fire signs? Dragging the hell out of your name. Okay, so these people could be dragging the hell out of your name right now at this time. What else here for my fire signs? Setting you up. So somebody could have been setting you up here. What else here for my fire signs? She loves you, but she cheats bad. So somebody loves you, but they cheat a lot. What else here for my fire signs? Haitian rich folklore traditions. So somebody do some type of Haitian rituals. Okay. What else here for my fire signs? Alright, so we have let's meet up. So somebody want to meet up. Okay. What else here for my fire signs? Your son. Something could be significant about your son. What else here for my fire signs? Both of these want to come out. 24 was just on the phone. Homeless, don't have nowhere to go. Okay, so someone could be homeless, don't have nowhere to go. You could have a copycat ass bitch in your energy. What else here for my fire signs? Stop trying to control everything. Okay, 2444 was just on the phone. What else here for my fire signs? Something is not up to code. Okay, something in your energy is not up to code here. Alright, what else for my fire signs? Somebody's name could be Haley. Something could be significant about Haley. What else for my fire signs? Carrie, or Carrie. Something could be significant about Carrie. Confirmation. Something could be significant about Carrie. What else here for my fire signs? Jackass could be significant here. 25 was just on the phone. 888 here. What else we got? Stop flexing on Facebook. We know you fucked up in real life. Okay, what else we have here for my fire signs? Opposite sex, contrasting energies, alternative viewpoints, secret admirer, getting preference here. So this could be someone of the opposite sex. What else here for my fire signs? The number 7 could be significant. That has to do with Neptune. Quiet observer, mysterious, intelligent, perfection, seeker, concentration, and wisdom. So something could be significant about that. What else here for my fire signs? Okay, so we got 2. It says, this is the path that I must take alone. Okay, so somebody got to take a path alone. It says, we need to stay in separation for now. Have patience. I will be home. Okay, and what else here for my fire signs? It says, I keep falling into this toxic pattern. I really wanted to go. Alright, what else here for my fire signs? Something could be significant about a friend. Okay, kind and respectful to you, laughs with you, comfort you when you cry. Okay, what else here for my fire signs? I do not like you based on what he has told me about you. Okay, so somebody don't like you based on what your significant other has said about you here. Okay, what else for my fire signs? I don't have the willpower yet. Not ready for it. Okay, confirmation here. Confirmation. What else here for my fire signs, Holy Spirit? We have, this is a codependent relationship. Okay, so this is a codependent relationship that you are in. Okay, what else for my fire signs? Suit and tie. So something could be significant about suit and tie. I cannot make this up. Look what's on this card. Suit and tie. What else here for my fire signs? Okay, so ratchet ass, and we had that come out again, so that's confirmation. It's somewhere under here. Hood red ass bitch. Okay, ratchet ass. Okay, what else here for my fire signs? Always happy. So someone in your energy is always happy. And what else? One more card. Okay, so it says focus on yourself. Okay, right now at this time. Okay, so those were your messages, fire signs. Okay, I need y'all to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. And y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. Peace.